Hi, I'm Dr. Anthony Pisani at the University of Rochester Department of Psychiatry and the Institute for the Family. With the new year upon us, this is a time when a lot of people are thinking about how to make change. There's a lot of research to suggest that making changes in the context of your family or your larger social network is actually really important, because those relationships, having shared habits and shared routines, can really support that change. For families with children, many times a common question is, how can I make a change so that our whole family can go along with it and benefit from it? And I think the first important thing is for the adults in the household to have a level of commitment, and even be willing to institute changes that the kids may be not as enthusiastic about. If you'd like the family to watch less TV, get rid of your TV or pull it out of the kids' rooms. There's a whole range of how formal or informal people may want to be about instituting a family change. If the parents sense that there's a high level of commitment and that they are going to make this happen, then maybe doing it in a formal way can be helpful. That is, to have a family meeting and agree on ground rules and things like that. At the same time, if family meetings are not part of your regular family life, all of a sudden calling one might feel funny, and it might be hard to know how to lead it. So I think it's okay to just start the change without needing to feel like everybody in the family needs to have signed a contract or have a formal plan in place. I think the most important thing about making change is making change. I think tracking progress towards a goal is important. There's a lot of simple ways to do it. One technique that I've heard from a family was to get a year-at-a-glance calendar and mark each day in which the new behavior takes place as a family. So if it's eating together as a family, just having that calendar dedicated only to that and making a little mark on the day that happens. I think simple techniques like that, especially if there's a dedicated place where everybody can see what's happening, and that then change becomes its own motivator. Dealing with setbacks towards your goal is something that we as therapists face a lot. The main thing that we tell families is to not discount what happened before just because there's been a setback. The new behavior that you did for a week is no less real just because you didn't do it this week. The question about how to reward yourself or your family for changes that you make comes up a lot. There's a lot of research about what motivates people to make different changes, and it's complex. I think one of the main summary points we can take is that motivating something intrinsically is generally better than motivating something extrinsically. If you want to sustain a new habit of eating together as a family, find ways to make that enjoyable rather than giving a new PlayStation because you ate together as a family for a month. I think inspiring people to a big change can sometimes be even easier than taking on a small change. We're all built towards inspiration. If you and your friends, or you and your roommates, or you and your family wanted to watch less television, setting a goal that is almost unattainable may be more effective than a small change. For example, it's pretty hard to get excited about we're going to watch half an hour less TV a night when you watch 2 or 3 hours worth of TV. But to say, we're only going to watch TV 2 nights a week, or we're going to watch no more than half an hour a day, actually may be more inspiring to people.